Hey guys, it's John at Goose Creek Cycle, and thanks for sticking with us while we deal with all the craziness that is the COVID-19 outbreak. Um, a lot of you are asking, are we open? Yes, we are open. They have not shut us down yet. Um, at this point, you are not allowed to come into the store, but you may stop, pick up your stuff, drop off stuff. We can bring things out to you. Um, Most people have been really excited about that. I have a list of things that we're going to talk about here in just a second that we're doing to limit exposure, as well as provide activities and promote things that you can do that are sort of compliant with all the stay inside and stay healthy stuff. So the first to the detractors who are saying, oh yeah, you should be closed and it's unpatriotic to stay open, which seems like a bizarre thing, but yeah, we are, there's a lot of reasons to stay open as a bike shop. And one of them is that bikes are the primary form of transportation for a lot of people. You may not see that if that's not your world. There are people who've lost their driver's license. There are people who have just made that decision. And to go buy a car right now, especially when you're unemployed or whatever, all of a sudden is tricky. So people that can't afford a car, people that don't have a license, people that aren't old enough to drive, it's transportation for a lot of people, and you do need to still move around in this environment. So for those people, it's great. The other category is people that are trying to get out and stay healthy, stay exercising while we're inside. I had a customer come in the other day. I hope he doesn't mind I share his story, but in the last few months, he's dropped 60 pounds by going to the gym. Well, his gym is closed. So now he's got to find another way to stay active and maintain his health and continue losing weight and becoming healthier in this environment with all the exercise, the gyms and whatnot closed. So those people are great. And then of course the kids need something to do to stay healthy and active when they are by themselves and all their sporting events have been closed. So a lot of good reasons to be riding a bike right now. It's primarily a solo and separated activity so that you're not contaminating those around you and you're keeping yourself healthy. So for the people that are like, hey, you shouldn't be open, we are doing a lot of things to make sure we're not spreading this virus, following all the CDC guidelines as they change, all the government recommendations as they change. As of right now, open, you just can't come in. We're going to do everything curbside for you. In terms of what we're doing, just in case you're curious, we are really catering our service. We have a base level of sanitation and sort of precautions that we are taking, and we're willing to cater those to any different amounts that some people that are really our older customers or people that are living with immunocompromised people, we're taking extra special care with those folks. And some of them have had special requests, and we've met those requests. So what we're doing in general for all our customers is we are treating every bike and every customer like they're contaminated, and we're treating ourselves like we're contaminated. We're just assuming that everybody we contact is in somehow contaminated, which means when a bike comes into our store, we treat it like it's contaminated. We disinfect it before our mechanics work on it. Then we assume that our mechanics have infected it, contaminated it, and we disinfect it before we give it back to the customer. All our touch services, credit card machine is disinfected between customers. Our hands are washed between customers and between services. So we're keeping as much of that clean, safe as possible. In terms of our staff, everyone here is here voluntarily. Everybody has been given the option to take off, not take off, however they want to play that. I've left it completely up to them. So that means I've given everybody the option. You don't want to come in, you give me 10 minutes warning, you're not here, I'm good. No one here is sick, so if they're sick, I'm requiring them to stay home. And we're operating on a little bit of a skeleton staff so that we aren't cross-contaminated. And our repair stand can only have one guy working on it at a time because the services are less than 6 feet apart. So there you have it. That's sort of how we're working it. Everything you could normally have done here is being done. Everything you could buy normally here is being sold here. and it's just you can't come in, and it has to happen from your car window or in the parking lot. So we thank you guys for your support. Thanks for visiting us. If you follow me for a second, it'll get loud for a minute, but this is what it looks like here. I'm hoping this doesn't go long enough that I have to make a permanent sign, but when you pull up, there's a sign that will tell you not to come in, and it's a good place to pull up. You honk, and we're gonna send somebody on out to take care of you. So come on in. We suggest you call first. We can have your order bagged and pre-priced and ready to go. It helps us with our efficiency. But come on in, drop your bike, pick up your bike. Everything's as good as normal. The other thing that people are asking about is, well, there's us, but what about our distributors? This effort has been regional and case by case and place by place. So most of our distributors and manufacturers are open and manufacturing. Our biggest parts manufacturer, their headquarters is outside of LA. They're considered part of the LA district. California is being done zone by zone. Most places are, region by region. They've been out there deemed an essential part of alternate transportation, and they are open and shipping and moving on with all the precautions as everybody else is. We have a manufacturer in New York who has been shut down completely, and they're not making anything for a while. So we kind of have a feel of who's doing what. We've been talking with our suppliers to make sure that we're not promising you something and then getting stuck with a supplier that's not supplying the way they normally are. So most of them are open. A lot of them are on skeleton crews so that their production is down a little bit, or their shipping times are long a little bit, or whatever it is. But most of them are open, and all of us are playing it by ear. So thanks for bearing with us. Get out there, ride your bike. Oh, I forgot to tell you, if you have not, as of today is Thursday, tomorrow is the opening time trial of our Strava stage race. There are 11 stages over the next 5 days. So check our Facebook page. We are racing by ourselves. The results will be tabulated on Strava at night. So we can still race, we can still keep riding, we can stay active, we can get points, win prizes. It's just, you got to do it by yourself and a little isolated now. So thanks again. See y'all soon, and stay safe out there.